Locomotive now 5-2. Joe drifting 7-2. And they're off in the Maryland Juvenile Championship. Good break for Gallant Gold to the outside. Coastal Mission with early speed, and Mr. Mox is joining into the inside, and Royal Spy and Locomotive to make 5 almost right at the line. A Lot of Hope is next to the inside, and then in between horses is Shady Money. Crabs and Beer also there in between in that flight, and Uncle Irish and Joe's on the outside, racing the back of the pack with Kobe Tough and 110 trailing the field. 9 or 10 lengths will cover the field. Royal Spy's got plenty of company. Mr. Mox on the inside, a Locomotive in between horses, and A Lot of Hope is looking to join out of the inside. In the meantime, Gallant Gold races fifth on the far outside. As they round that far turn, Joe trying to advance on the far outside about 4 or 5 wide. Opening quarter extremely sharp, 23.02. Locomotive still there with Mr. Mox racing down to the inside of Royal Spy. Just in behind him is A Lot of Hope is looming with some run, and Gallant Gold driving hard to the far outside, and Joe's going to be widest into the stretch, followed by Coastal Mission, who's next, and Crabs and Beer is there, only 5 or 6 from the front into the stretch after a half at 47.26 furlong left to go. And here comes Joe. Joe's on the go on the outside. Joe's in front from Mr. Mox. On the inside, A Lot of Hope is getting through to run on strongly into the second spot. And then Coastal Mission, it's Joe. Joe gets it done. A Lot of Hope was second, and Coastal Mission was third, followed by Mr. Mox. And then 110.
The Maryland Juvenile Championship goes to the late rolling Joe, trained by Michael Trombetta and ridden by the man standing right next to me, Victor Carrasco. Victor, let's talk about the race first. You kind of hit the front when coming down the lane there, and I saw you kind of pricked his ears a little bit. What was going through your mind, and what kind of feel was he giving you?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to Mike, to the owner, to the whole team behind this horse, and especially to Lori Silver, my agent's wife, who's the one who always was very high about the horse. And about the race, yes, like you say, I was a little aggressive in the first part because he was coming from longer race to a shorter distance. And yeah, I was getting pretty much after him. And as soon as we turned for home and I get him to the clear and I start getting after him, he moved on. And as soon, like you say, he took the lead between the 16 and the 8 pole. He put the ears forward. And I'm like, boy, no, keep going. The race ain't over yet. And he kept going and he got it done.
Remain focused, right? Keep him at the task at hand. You've been on him from the get-go. He made his debut on the turf. What is it that you've learned about him since?
Well, like I told you before, I was driving pretty much every Saturday to Delaware to work the horse. And I knew that he was a very talented horse. And, the first time Mike decided to run him on the turf because he was fully bred for the turf. And then I said, Mike, I think he's better on the dirt. And he has shown, he's 2 for 2 on the dirt. And he's been good.
And how did that help you that you were getting on him every week in terms of knowing him well and then getting on him in the afternoon?
Well, I think it's very good for the jockeys to get on especially the 2-year-olds, when they're getting ready to run, giving the gate card so you have an idea how quick he is, how fit he is. And it's been good since day one, so I'm very grateful to be on it.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Joe finishes off the stakes action here in style.